Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see third-year man Mitchell Trubisky and the Chicago Bears as they take on a man miraculously back from injury, Alex Smith, and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover, Maryland. That's where we are situated at FedEx Field. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Redskin team as they enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Ready? 53-61, matchbox lights. Get it.
On first down, it's Smith. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now Smith, this one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short.
Nice hit, boy. Head up. 18 Gator. Come on. I smell fear in that offense.
Now a man in his 13th NFL season, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. On second down, Peterson. And he is met in hit. His tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here. If he...
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy.
Coming to you. Coming to
Two.
you.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And this one complete to Reed. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. At the 22
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
On second down, it's Peterson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away, and
Let's go now. 10 logo.
Yeah. You don't want none.
here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right there. I know he ain't got it.
Ready?
On first down, Smith. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. He was looking for...
Ready. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
53. Man out.
Put up. Get it.
They start the drive with Peterson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. Third down here.
Here you go. 50, plant.
All right, T.
Deep grip.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there off.
Come on, set. 90, Wolf.
Rabbit.
Then go.
Smith on first down. And that is incomplete here. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Let's get it.
Ready.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Oh, here we go. Oh.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let them know.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've come to and we will skip.
You ready?
53 is the mic.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Brent.
Big plays, dog. Right.
Here we go, set. 60 or.
Check. 53's Mike. Let's go.
Sit up.
Now maybe a free play here for Smith. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Smith now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This guy is in a zone. Remember, he had a sack hat trick last week. That got him NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Another one right here.
I love how you phrase that, in the zone, because I'm a firm believer that like a running back, like a quarterback, when guys get hot and get locked in, the same thing happens for guys getting sacks. Their moves are working, and they're getting home and putting guys on the ground.
22 yards there, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, Smith. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Hand over.
Number 53. Mike 53. All right. Here we go. Let's go. D, let's go.
Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's been a tough one all game long.
Ready.
Go 58's the mic. Hey, here we go.
Snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Smith.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Smith going to throw again. And that is intercepted by the All-Pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. He was 2nd.
Come on, set. 50, plant.
Hey, let's get this,
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. Completes it to Davis. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Smith. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Smith, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The Redskins on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, here's Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Here we go. To 70, Indy.
Right here. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
On 1st down, Smith. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
matching hundreds. It's a...
They go play action. Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Off the play fake. Cousins. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. But someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Cousins. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Here's Dalvin Cook, third year back from Florida State. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
On second and 15 now. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play fake. Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. They start the drive with Cook. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
That's a good shot.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 18 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Third and short yardage. Cousins. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. After one, it's 9-0. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A gain of 3, second down. The last run got 3, now here's second and 7. They'll get this to Sharp on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. The Vikings on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete. Cousins on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Now Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And they got him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety.
Check 53, Mike. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
A first down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Now Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back the intended target. And it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Cousins. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Cousins again. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. The tally there.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game. They were suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, but by being...
Mike, it's just me and you. It's just me.
Back to it after the pick 6. Cousins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
What do you think, Brandon? I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. And it's getting it home.
1st down. Here's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. Still churning. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Mike, 180. 59. Push him back. Push him back.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Tajay Sharp, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Through the shutout, Adam, I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.